Hiking has become something that I've grown to really love and use it as a way to explore parts of Korea that I probably otherwise wouldn't have visited. My love of hiking started probably around high school, early college, where I would hike little trails around my university, around my summer camp I stood at, and it just became a way for me to connect with nature. And so moving to Korea, I knew that hiking was something I'd want to continue. Now, what I didn't know hiking in Korea meant was essentially climbing up the side of a mountain on stairs. There are so many stairs throughout most of the Korean hikes you'll ever go on if you happen to come here. But what I love is the same thing that I love in America about hiking in Korea, the community. It is so easy to meet a kind furry friend or a kind human friend, and that kind of trail magic is what makes every hike worthwhile for me. And if you didn't know, trail magic is essentially the practice of doing an act of kindness on the trail. Another thing that I love about Korea is half the time you never know what you're going to find. On this hike that I recently did in Bomunsan in Daejeon, it led to a park that Matt and I had actually gone to the year prior, but what we didn't get to do was visit the greenhouse. And this one, though it's smaller than the arboretum one that I showed in a video prior, it definitely had its own charm and whimsy, if you will. But hiking in Korea is definitely something that I encourage everyone to try if they come here to live or for a quick little trip. I think that people often go to the cities and enjoy the shopping, the cafes, the buskers, all that mumbo jumbo, which is great. I just think that if you really want to experience the true jeong of Korea, the true kind of community in Korea, I think a hike will kind of illuminate things about the people and just the spirit of the country itself. You'll probably stumble upon random tombs that are hidden away, overgrown throughout your trails. You'll probably find a Buddha or two. You'll stumble upon all these hidden treasures, like different monuments. And it's those little gemstones that really make every hike special and different and worthwhile. So while I really, really hate the amount of stairs that go on in a hike, I definitely love the little brief moments of joy where the path is essentially pretty much flat. You're under a canopy of trees. You can hear the birds, feel a light breeze, have the sun shining, and take in the nature around you. I think it's so special. And so I say all this to say that if you find yourself in Korea, or really anywhere, this could apply to any country, anywhere in this world, if you have a chance to go and take a hike in and experience the untethered part, if you will, of the country, I really recommend that you do. The amount of just treasures I've stumbled upon makes it so worthwhile. And just another hint or tip when you come to Korea, be ready for very little markings when you go on a hike because it's not very common, and make sure that you have water because there aren't many or any water stations. Make sure that you have snacks. Make sure that you look at the map, take a picture of the map, and try your best to follow. And just be ready for stairs because you will encounter them and they will hurt. And that's pretty much it. I have a bunch of hiking videos, so feel free to check them out. And thanks for listening. See you guys in the next one. Bye.